Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. I am Deaunna Jonae, if you did not know, and today we will be talking all about the PUPPPS rash. I really wanted to make this video because there are not a lot of black women who suffer from this rash, so I really wanted to put this out so that, you know, we have more women that look like us going through the same thing. But anyways, let's jump right into the video. So, what is the PUPPPS rash? What I am saying is P-U-P-P-P. Alright? So, the PUPPPS rash is a pregnancy rash that women experience in the last couple of months of their third trimester, sometimes second trimester. In rare cases, some women will experience it earlier, but it's mainly in the last trimester, where this rash attacks the stretch marks of the woman in her lower abdomen, and it's just a very itchy rash. What does PUPPPS stand for? PUPPPS stands for Pruritic Urticarial Papules in Pregnancy, and I'm gonna put it on the screen because I still might be saying it wrong, but that's how I heard somebody else say it. But that is what PUPPPS stands for. And like I said, it's a pregnancy rash that attacks the stretch marks, basically. So, not only does it attack the stretch marks, but it also spreads to other parts of your body, like your thighs, your arms, your buttocks, and your hands. Some people have had it spread all the way up to their chest and their neck, but it never gets on your face. Now that we know what it is, what it stands for, let's talk about what causes it. Now, when you do your research on the PUPPPS rash, they're not really specific as to what it is that causes it, but they can tell you that having a large baby, having a boy baby, or having multiple babies such as twins, triplets, etc., can cause it to happen because your skin is stretching so rapidly that your skin cells can't really keep up with that, and they begin to break, and the rash attacks those stretch marks and you just itch. Now, naturally, most pregnant women's stretch marks are itchy anyway, and they tell you just don't scratch it because it'll make your stretch marks worse. But this rash makes you want to scratch. Like, I'm not even gonna sit here and tell you that you don't feel itchy, because you feel extremely itchy. When I first looked this up, there's this website called healthline.com, and it lists out some risk factors of how you're most likely getting the PUPPPS rash. The first one says being Caucasian. And so I was looking at it and I'm like, okay, let's go to the next one. So the next one says being pregnant with a boy. I'm pregnant with a boy. A first pregnancy. This is my first pregnancy. It says maternal hypertension, which is high blood pressure. I don't have high blood pressure. Multiple pregnancies, which is like, you know, twins or triplets. I'm not pregnant with twins or triplets. Or rapid or higher than usual weight gain in pregnancy. My weight gain did take off as I got into my third trimester. So those are some of the things that can apply. Now, how do you treat the PUPPPS rash, or when will it go away? So, bad news, is not going to go away until you have your baby. So if you started getting this rash at like 34 weeks, 36 weeks, you're gonna be dealing with it for a while. But even though it's not gonna go away until after you have your baby, and really it's not really gonna go away until like a couple of weeks after you have your baby, but there are ways of treating the itch. There are so many ways in treating the itch. So I will talk from my experience. I have 5 things with me that I'm going to share that I used that helped me, And I'm also going to insert pictures of what my rash looked like when I first got it and when it was really bad versus like now when it's not really as bad. Now I still itch, but I don't have such a terrible rash as what it was. So item number 1, Aveeno Skin Relief Body Wash. Now I use this to bathe with to help with the itchiness of my skin. After I would do that, I would get out the shower and dry off, and I would use Calamine lotion if it focuses. So now this is actually clear Calamine lotion that I found at our Walmart. Now normally Calamine lotion is pink, but I don't really think it matters of whether it's pink or clear, but I have the clear one and it worked just fine. After I put the Calamine lotion on, I would proceed to put on Palmer's Cocoa Butter Stretch Mark cream. So I would put that on right on top of the Calamine lotion. And then after I did that, I would go in with Aquaphor. And now Aquaphor is just a healing ointment similar to something like Vaseline, but a little better than Vaseline. Then after that, I made sure I took some Benedryl, because Benedryl helps with the itch, and it also helps you to be able to go to sleep, because the pups rash gets worse at nighttime. So when at nighttime is when you are the most itchy, or that's when I was the most itchy, and you can't really control how much you're scratching yourself because you're asleep. And a lot of times I would be just, you know, scratching myself in my sleep unknowingly. So anyways, those are the things that I used that helped me with the itch. Now I'm not saying these things are gonna make the rash go away, because like I told you, the only thing that makes the rash go away is having the baby. But these are things that just help with your rash. Are these the only things that help? No, there are a list of things that you can use to help with your rash. Some of those things are like oatmeal baths, baking soda baths, using pine tar soap. You can use aloe vera gel to help cool down your body. You can use coconut oil, tea tree oil, vitamin E oil, you know, any kind of itch relief lotion, itch relief soap, you know, things like that, you know, Benedryl, Zyrtec, whatever. All of these things help. But it really just boils down to making sure that your body stays clean, making sure that your body is moisturized at all times, and making sure that you stop scratching. I know it's hard and I still be scratching, but scratching makes it worse and it makes it spread. Because at first this rash attacked my stomach. Here's a picture of what my stomach looked like in the heat of everything when I was the most itchy. When I was looking up things about the pups rash, of course a lot of white women were popping up, and my rash didn't look like their rash. So I did find a couple of YouTube videos where black women were in it, and when I saw their pictures, I'm like, okay, that's kind of what I'm looking like. So it attacked my stomach first. Then from my stomach, it went to my thighs and my legs. So at first when it started spreading, I thought it was something like bed bugs. And so I was asking my husband, I was like, so you got any bumps on you or anything? And he was like, no. And I was like, okay, that's weird, because I got these, you know, couple of bumps on me. And so then I started thinking about other things that it could have been. I was walking to, you know, help bring my baby down and all of that. So I'm like, maybe I'm just getting bit by mosquitoes when I go to the park. That wasn't it either. this was the start of my pups rash spreading to my legs. So here's what it first looked like. It was just a couple of bumps, and it just looked like, I don't know, something bit me. So it started out as those couple of bumps, and then it turned out to a whole rash, which looked like this. Now, this was so itchy, y'all. And the crazy part is, once it spreads to another part of your body, the other part that was itching, you kind of stop scratching it because there's this new part of your body that's itching, and that older part is actually now healing because you're not scratching it as much, which is why you don't need to scratch. I'm scratching my leg, scratching my leg, scratching my leg, and then it just, you know, goes all the way down my legs. And then from there, that's when it started going to my arms. And so when it went to my arms, of course, I wasn't scratching my legs, so my legs were able to get better. But then my arms started getting itchy. So my arms started itching, and then it even came all the way down to my hands, like right here. From there, that's when like the bottom of my butt would start itching. Like right where your thigh and your butt meets, in that little area, that part would get really itchy. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want this on my butt, because this rash does make you feel very unattractive. And that really puts a hurt on you, because obviously you're already bigger than normal carrying a child, but then you have this pregnancy rash, and it just makes you want to cover up and just, you know, be to yourself. Luckily, and thank God, I have a great husband who assures me that, you know, you're beautiful, your skin is pretty, you know, don't worry about it. But, you know, it can get to you. So this is why it's important to make sure you're staying clean, staying moisturized, and stop scratching. Because if you're somebody who has a lot of insecurities, you really want to stop scratching. I'm just being real. Stop scratching. I was, let's see how far along I was when I got this. I was 36 weeks pregnant when it started. Yep, 36 weeks pregnant. So as soon as I hit those last couple of weeks, that's when it started. And right now I am 38 weeks pregnant, and my rash has tremendously went down. I guess I'll try to put some pictures in. After the rash kind of starts going away, you will have dark spots, and because we're black, it doesn't look as bad as it does on white people, because, you know, they turn, you know, red and everything. Now we do turn red. I do have a video of my skin being red, but it's not as noticeable. And then you just have, I don't know if y'all can see, but I have like little black spots on my arms and there on my legs and everything. So you will have some spots left, but I will deal with spots over bumps any day. And you just continue to use your moisturizers and your lotions and stuff, and those black spots will go away. So I will keep y'all updated on how I am dealing with my pups rash. Right now I still feel great. I'm not as itchy. I still do scratch. I do have flare-ups every now and then, but once that happens, I just get back in the routine. Also, let me also tell y'all that after I would do that whole process of those whole 5, I would be able to, if I got itchy again, it would probably be like 3 or 4 hours later, and I would just reapply it. But you can't just keep reapplying, because after so many applications, you're just layering it on top of each other, and it's not penetrating into your skin. So that's when you have to get back in the shower, clean yourself, and then start the process all over, because the lotions and the creams and the greases and oils and everything, they're not being beneficial anymore, because they're just stacking on top of each other and not going into your skin. So you have to just get back in the shower, do it again. I pretty much was taking like 3 showers a day. That's why my soap is like almost empty right now, because I took so many frequent showers. Also, when you get in the shower, please do not have the shower too hot. You do not want to make your shower too hot because it will just inflame your rash even more. You want to try to keep your rash cool. So taking lukewarm showers is the best, because I don't know if y'all ever experienced this, but when you get in the shower and the water's, you know, really warm or really hot, it makes you want to like itch because the water is just bothering you like that. Sometimes that feeling can feel good, but in this situation you don't want that, because you'll just still be itchy thinking that the shower was gonna help, but really the shower made it worse. So take lukewarm showers. It will make you feel way more comfortable. So hopefully I have hit everything in this video. If there's something I missed, I will come back and insert it. I will drop some websites that I looked at in the description box. I will also put the things that I used in the description box. Make sure that you are talking to your doctor about everything. And also your doctor can recommend some things that you can use. My doctor did recommend some of the stuff that I'm using. One thing that she recommended, the Benedryl cream, that ran out so fast. It ran out within 2 days, so that's when I started using other things that had more in it. But the Benedryl cream is just another itch cream that will help you out. But make sure you talk to your doctor about what you can use and, you know, what to do about the rash. And they will let you know if it is a pup rash. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I know y'all have peeped my new setup. Since the baby is coming, I will be recording in front of the crib. I want to see us putting the crib together. Make sure you jump over to the Dennard Family channel, and you can see everything that we have going on. Once again, labor and delivery video will be on the Dennard Family channel, so please go over there and subscribe, because you're gonna miss out. I won't be posting that much on here. So anyways, that's enough talking. Thank y'all for watching.